Looking at the NAS on the daily time frame, alright, you're going to have to be careful. This is trading into a key level here. This is big support. This is an institutional level. See how many times it's been revisited and respected. Now we're breaking through it. My bias is bearish, but with a bit of caution, let's just grab an anchored volume profile, throw it in back down over here somewhere. See this fair value gap? I've traded through this with a vengeance, and you'll find that these levels, if I grab a line here, just see these low value area here. That's a significant support level, in my opinion, right? So we've traded down right into it, through it, into this value area, and there's a pretty good chance that this we get some sort of relief bounce off that, right? So the key area is right there, and you can see it if we mark it up. That's that area here on the volume profile. All right, so we know that that's important. We've got a bit of a doji going on here at the moment. So, all through here, I would expect this to rebound. So let's just have a look at it on the 4 hour. Okay, here's the thing. Just grab VWAP. Take it off the previous high, significant high back here, okay, and any significant low, right? Build a VWAP, and this one here, a VWAP cluster. So we are overextended, well and truly overextended. So I think there's going to be some kind of rebound back up into VWAP, and, well, if I take out this, you've got this value area volume profile. See this low value node? This is the base of the this value area here. So we've traded out, right? So now we are in price discovery, and this usually moves, in such a way. Well, it has been kind of the thing that I want to have a look at. Let's just see how this is shaped up. We're just going to grab another volume profile anchored. And I'm just going to pull it from, this is a, fixed range. I just want to get a bit of a sense of just what this looks like. Okay, generally speaking, if you get like a volume profile that looks like this, and then you get this big P, and then there's very little here, there's a pretty good chance that, given how thin the liquidity is down here, that you'll see a rebound. It's overextended. You'll find retail traders have piled in short, and everyone else is piling in down here as well. Everyone's bailing, basically. Like, there's a big sell-off going on in the indices, in the stock markets. There's a lot of fear in the market. Now, we do have this range down here, so it's not a true, like, P-shaped volume profile, right? So there's definitely bigger players that are working this level here, it looks like. So, whenever you see a range, like if this traded with really thin liquidity all the way without much of a range, then I'd be a little bit more, concerned about how far this is traded. In any case, I really think that, we've got values setting up here, so we could mark that up through there, right? No, you could even come down to the base. So this value area, so do we get more of that and then a bit of a pullback before we see more downside? I think that's what I'm getting at. So this to me is pretty overextended. See the VWAP level here and see the volume profile, like this area, the low value area here, the low range of the volume of this value area. That's a target, and it kind of coincides with the bigger picture, the blue line. So this whole area through here, all right, is an area where we could see this pullback, possible pullback. Now, you can grab a Fibonacci, and you look at these price swings. It kind of coincides with a 50% to 61.8 Fibonacci retrace. So this is an area that I'm interested in. I'll call it my point of interest, POI. If we get a pullback into this area, you'd want to watch it. I want to see it pull back into VWAP and retest VWAP and see if we get a rotation around VWAP. So, it would look something like, like that. It pulls back into VWAP and then we rotate away from it. But that's the kind of thing that I'm going to be looking for. So that's, just a bit of a thing with the NAS. I wouldn't be selling it down here. I want to see it pull back into this area. In fact, we'll go right through 50. Yeah, up to that blue line, down into the 50. Yeah, all through here. So something like that, and then, you've got to wait for this to set up, guys. Don't just automatically short at this level. You need to see it rotate here, like it did here. See that? See the rotation under this VWAP back in here? Look at that. That's the sort of thing that I'm looking for. So let's just see how we go. All right, NAS100, my bias is bearish, but after a bit of a pullback. Okay, love it if you comment. Let me know what you think. Are we on the same page? Can you relate to what I'm on about here? All right, with that, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.